My wedges are fast becoming one of the best parts of my game, thanks to this man, but I'm not quite there. How do I get more spin with my wedges? Let's do it.
Let's do it now.
Hi everyone, James Robinson here guys. First things first, I'd like to warmly welcome you all back to the channel. Hope you're all safe, hope you're all really well. And basically we're going to have a bit of a chipping lesson today from, I think he's had enough of us actually, he's wandering off. That silhouette sums up this man to an absolute T, to be fair. So we're going to have a bit of a chipping lesson, and I want to know how to spin my wedges better, because the technique is getting better and better and better. We've just actually played a few holes here at Royal Waterfront Golf Club.
The Mecca.
The technique's better, innit?
Much better. It was a delight to watch, and normally it's a nightmare to watch.
I mean, I missed a lot of greens, but it was almost purposeful because I was enjoying the chipping.
Well, true.
So if you haven't seen Chris or met Chris,
Bonjour.
Chris, you've got a channel now, haven't you, as well?
Yep, Chris Dennis Golf, all things short game. So we cover chipping, pitching, bunkers, and putting, which is my speciality.
Excellent.
Speciality.
Excellent. Can't say speciality though.
No.
Say again.
Speciality.
And so, guys, in today's video, just like I said, I think we've just got to get into it, haven't we?
Let's get going.
Yeah, the introduction is just we're done. So, Chris, I want to know how to get a little bit more spin with my wedges.
Yep.
Because I think most people can relate to that as well.
Yep.
I've got a few ideas. I know that now we're going to play a chip which is downwind, and that's not going to help, is it?
No, that's not going to help. So that's going to be something that again we're going to discuss right now.
Okay. So, Chris, the shot we've got here is the third hole at Waterfront, par 5. Yep. This is probably about your layup area, isn't it? We've got about kind of 30 yards left in.
Yep.
Downwind, hard pan green.
Yep.
Do you want to play as a bit of a demonstration first to show us kind of how you maybe might generate a little bit of spin downwind, and then also how you're going to get close to that flag?
So again, for this shot I wouldn't be trying to get too much spin. I mean, I can get some control on the ball, but obviously conditions at the moment, every course is burnt out pretty much. So again, we've got a lot of hard pan lies, tough to get contact, and in front again it's very hard to land it where we want. It's a short-sided pin as well, so I'm not going to be trying to be really aggressive and land it on the green, try and get it to spin. So this is what I see time and time again with amateurs here. They're either trying to send it really high, or they're trying to get it off the back foot, hold it off and try and get some magical spin, but unfortunately it doesn't always work. So technique wise here for me, I'm going to get a little bit taller, weight on my left leg, and I'm going to be trying to land this halfway. So I know this goes against trying to get a little bit more spin, but we're going to discuss that shortly. And I'm going to play that now, not much wrist break. Lands, and you know, that's gone to around about, I'd say 8 feet, which from here I'd be more than happy with. So if the pin was in a different position and we're trying to get some more spin, let's see what James thinks he's going to do.
And that's interesting because, to be fair, obviously the title of this video will be about kind of spin or something like that, because that's what you all want to hear. What Chris has basically told us there is what I was hoping you'd say. There's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah,
time and a place for spin, and this actually isn't it. I'm going to have a go though, and I think I can almost land it. You landed it halfway. I'm going to go just kind of upslope to the green there, try and land it in there with a little bit of spin. And my kind of main logic here is I need speed, I need centered contact, which isn't always my forte, and like a descent angle maybe?
Yep, so we need to hit down onto the ball. We need a little bit of speed and we need to have the right loft on the club. So pretty good there.
Didn't think I could play it much better.
No, landed, strike sounded good for a change.
It wasn't bad actually, so to be fair, I mean, you'll all kind of vouch that my striking usually isn't that good, and it's you can see it there just about middle.
So again, for this shot, to get spin, and we talk about loft, so we need to hit down on it a little bit, and then we also need to have speed. So the other thing is talking about loft. So if I have too much loft on the golf club, the ball is going to slide up the face. So especially here now, we're going to get some relatively clean contact. We're going to get more spin from this angle. So although you'll probably think, oh, if I have less loft, it's going to come off a lot faster, the ball's also going to grip the face a lot more, so it's going to generate more spin. If this pin was now a back pin, I'd be looking at sending that in relatively low, landing just before the flag and getting that to check and stop. front pin, very hard, unless we've got a little bit more grass on here and we can get a little bit more down into that ball and be quite aggressive, then we're going to struggle to get much spin. So playing it a little bit short, although James played a really good shot, it bounced exactly where he wanted it to, even into an upslope. It didn't stop. It had a little bit of topspin, if anything, from the bounce, and ran through off the green. He's left himself another tough shot, whereas I've got an 8-footer for another birdie.
Right guys, so now we're actually going into the wind, so that should make quite a big difference in the audio that you're hearing, so apologies for that, but also in the shot we're going to play. So I'm going to try and play some now with a bit of spin.
Yeah, so the golf ball you're using, again, we want you to use a consistent golf ball, so the same golf ball ideally, but yes, so if you have the X or the normal, it's going to affect how that's going to react on the green.
Okay. Are you playing one first, or?
I'll play one.
Let the master play one first. I hate calling him that, but... Prize if you hit my new bag. Very nice. Very nice. Too nice, even.
So one of the big things here we want to look at, and I see it mostly from amateurs, they want more spin, but the main thing is they don't have clean grooves. So clean grooves is going to make a massive effect, you know, getting spin. If we're taking a practice swing, taking a big chunk of grass, we're not going to get much spin. So luckily, James has just done that, you know, should have done it before, but standard procedure. So set up from here.
You see, that's a good shot, but it's not the... I'm not going to lie guys, I've got an idea in my head of like the Tiger Woods one where it goes...
Yeah.
With that exact noise.
Haven't we all? So again, a few things that set up for James. He likes to get the ball a little bit back in his stance, which is again something I see from a lot of amateurs. So I like to have this pretty much just in front of centre, so it's encouraging him to turn on, and as he turns on, if you watch the handle, he's taking loft off. So as he comes back into impact, he's got less loft on that club face. So again, we're taking angle off the face, the ball's going to grip more, and we're going to get a little bit more spin. So instead of having it back, which is the old method, again that can work for some bump and runs if we're using an 8-iron, but I want this first half of his stance, so closer to his left foot than his right, and then he can really turn the power on with his chest.
Because I remember before the new groove rules came in, it was a case of whack it back in the stance there, try and jab down on it, and in the past that would have probably stopped by now almost, wouldn't it?
It did. I used to do that quite a lot back in the day.
Sorry guys for that. I hope I've repaired it anyway. So. Right, so now ball a little bit further forward.
So ball forward, and again one of the things here, I want him to have all his weight on his left leg, so as if his right foot's just there for the ride, and then he can turn his chest on nice and hard. So we're going to replay that shot. So James did a lot of good things there. He got his weight left, you know, there wasn't anything on his right foot really, but the main thing there, he left the club face open. So another common fault, I see people always think they have to have the club face open. We've got a good lie here. We're going to make contact. We're wanting this to come out low with spin. If I open that club face up again, I'm adding loft, that ball's going to skid up the face and it's not going to have as much spin.
Everyone.
So replay, close face, weight left, ball just in front.
Loft, isn't there, as well?
Yeah, ball just in front of centre, and he can turn his chest. More weight left.
So if I put... Yes, that's right there, isn't it?
Yeah. So even there where James thought his ball position was forward, it was still off his right toe. So close the club face, keep closing. Good, and then turn the chest from there. Good. So a lot more direct. It didn't come out right because he's now got that club face not closed, but he's got it square. All positions forward, so as he turns his chest nice and hard, that squares up, takes the loft off, and adds spin.
Right guys, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed that. Chris, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Really appreciate that little social distance golf lesson. So basically, how do you get spin on your wedges? It's got to be the right club.
Yep.
It's got to be the right situation. It's got to be the right lie.
Yep.
Got to be the right ball.
Yep.
The clubs have got to be clean.
Yep.
And the technique's got to be right.
Correct.
Everything's got to be in your favour, hasn't it?
Other than that, it's easy. But but all we have to do there, guys, is again consistent golf ball, a good technique, and using the right club, and it's easy to get more spin. For you deciding what kind of position you use it and what way you're trying to get more spin is down to a bit more course management, which probably in the coming months when we get out on a few other golf courses we'll talk through some course management. But clean grooves, good technique, everything that James doesn't have. Oh well, he didn't have, but now he does.
I was going to say go check out Chris's channel, but now don't bother. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave us a like if you enjoy that video, and comment below what else do you want to see.
Yeah, what do you want to see? Short game, pitching, putting,
He's here for the week.
beating the ball.
He's here all week.